game which you are about to see is an account of the tragedy that befell a clown gamer, in particular, VampireThorn from You Bunch of Clowns. It is all the more tragic in that he is young. But if he lives a very, very long life, he will not have expected, nor will he have wished to see as much of the mad and macabre as he is to see on this day. For him, an idyllic afternoon of gaming became a nightmare. The events of that day were to lead to the discovery of one of the most bizarre games in the annals of gaming history, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Well, hello everybody. Thank you for tuning in. What a dork introduction that was. Now, moving on. A few months ago, I added a match as hands, and I put in the title or in the description or something that it was my first and last match as hands. And then I ended up lying, and then I had to post another match as hands, which turned out to be the right decision, as it turned out to be the longest match that I've ever had in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, up until that point anyway. And it left, a friend got disconnected, and it left me and my one friend, it was basically a 2 versus 4 match on Nancy's house, and surprisingly nobody escaped. But I'm going to say right now, without a shadow of a doubt, this right here is the last match I am ever going to post on the channel of this big oaf hands. I will never be hands again, since, you know, the game is done and toast and cooked. Now, I do regret buying this guy. I only used him maybe 15 times, and I had him for a few months. Now, I'm going to be honest, I did not purchase him, and I'm going to shout out Manny, my friend Manny, who gave me a PlayStation card code. I put the code into my PlayStation wallet, and I used those funds to purchase hands. So, Manny, I want to say thank you very much. Just sorry that I never really used this guy. I did not like him, especially since he was nerfed and Scout was taken away. But nonetheless, thank you very much, Manny, for hands. Now, here we go. We're going to get to the action here, and as you see, there's Connie going for the battery gate. And I am in here with my friends Sam and Renee. And, well, I mean, I don't know. I'm watching the generator side and the fuse box and the valve, obviously. So we got some things pinned down here. And I don't know. I just found this guy just too slow. I normally, the times I did use him, I did not rip stall fuse boxes or valves unless absolutely necessary. If somebody put a valve in, I would never rip stall it. It does take a lot of quite a while for that valve to go. And there's a bone. So I think rip stalling the valve is a huge mistake as hands, especially, I mean, if it's been tampered, yes. But a lot of Duncans just don't do what they're supposed to do, and they don't tamper anything. You'll rip stall the valve, and all of a sudden the fuse box will go off. So, I mean, depending on the map too, I would rip stall a fuse box on gas station because the escape is so easily accessible. But if it's like at Slaughterhouse, on the far side of the map by the valve exit, not very many players can make it down there unless they have Saboteur. Anyway, doesn't matter. I just did not like playing as this guy. I thought gas station might have been my best map. I always was Cook, Hitchhiker, Leatherface. I was always Leatherface on this map. or hitchhiker, or cook. One of the three. And it looks like we have a victim bled out, so somebody either incapacitated or they've been executed. Executed.
I gotta stay
And there's Virginia again.
There they are.
Good trap on the hitchhiker.
Fight over here.
What I wanted to do here, I think, was grab an electrical trap and put it on the open battery gate. I'm not even quite sure why I'm collecting blood here. I don't, even with a full vial, I did not have enough to get any of Grandpa's perks activated. And I will definitely give the victims credit, because they are actually trying to unlock things and get a work around the hands rip stall. Hello, Leland. And we'll get a good door slam on Leland. Down he goes. The thumbnail for the video probably gave that away, but... Definitely gonna go and check battery again. So I've been told by my friend Cook that there are victims out there. Now if you keep watching here, once you get out of the boon, if you watch the right hand corner where the battery exit gate is, you notice that Connie sneaks in and unlocks it. I did know she was there. I was trying to give her a false sense of security, thinking that she was going to get a quick escape, and yeah, there she goes. She had popped the lock, and very close, but down the well, incapacitated. And we're getting a grapple. And that'll do it for Virginia. And the Connie. Oh, gotta quit. Well, that'll do it, folks. That is the definite last match I will ever post on the channel as Hands the Big Buck. I want to thank everybody for tuning into this episode, and Hope to see you on the next one. Have a good day, everyone.